U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's arrival at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport coincided with heightened activity on the Kenyan political scene. Seven months to the first general election under the new constitutional order. Her first stop, State House, Nairobi.
Welcome.
Oh, it's wonderful to see you. Thank you. You're well?
Oh, yes. Very well. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to Kenya.
It's a pleasure to be back. I just wish I were here longer.
Where she held a one-hour meeting with President Mwai Kibaki with the country's state of preparedness ahead of the March 4, 2013 polls topping the agenda. The president restated the government's commitment to ensuring a transparent, free and fair general election.
Thank you so much. It's wonderful to be back.
The president, who is constitutionally barred from seeking a fresh term in office, assured Clinton and the international community of a smooth transition.
Not only is this important for the people of Kenya, but the eyes of the world will be on this election. Unrest that can result from a disputed election has a terrible cost, both in lives lost and in economic impact.
How are you?
From State House, Nairobi, the U.S. top diplomat headed to Prime Minister Raila Odinga's office along Harambee Avenue. Electoral matters yet again dominated the meeting, with Clinton promising her government's technical and financial support to ensure that the upcoming polls were free and fair. The U.S. Secretary of State also challenged stakeholders in the Constitution implementation process to ensure attainment of gender equity in the electoral process. The Constitution requires that at least a third of persons elected or appointed to public offices should be from either gender.
We, as a partner and friend, are certainly hoping that this election, which is a complex election, there are many different ballot positions that will all be voted on at the same time, goes so smoothly that everyone is so proud the next day because of what has been achieved.
Her next stop, Parliament buildings, where she met Speaker Kenneth Marende and members of the Parliamentary Service Commission. Deliberations centered around the role of Parliament in ensuring a free, fair and credible general election. A credible voter registration, she said, was the first step in ensuring an electoral exercise whose outcome will be accepted by both the victors and the losers.
What have you discussed with the Speaker?
The most recommended method of registration is biometric. So maybe that is the way we should go, and we have appealed to them to support our effort in this regard, and even if necessary, help us secure the requisite equipment for purposes of undertaking that exercise.
Remember, I've been in politics. I have won elections and I have lost elections. And when you lose an election and when your supporters see you lose an election, it's important that they have to see that the process was fair. And that's what we hope for here for our friends in Kenya.
At a meeting with the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission Chairman Isaac Hassan, his deputy Lilian Mahiru Izaja, and chairpersons of commissions and civil society organizations that are stakeholders in the electoral process, Clinton acknowledged the complexity of next year's polls, but insisted that the U.S. government had no preferred candidate in the Kibaki succession contest.
Of course, what happens in the elections is up to the people of Kenya. They're the ones who will make the decisions.
Clinton earlier in the day met and held discussions with Chief Justice Dr. Willy Mutunga. The deliberations centered on the ongoing reforms in the judiciary and the institution's role in arbitrating disputes that may arise during the 2013 general election. She departs the country tomorrow morning. Clinton's visit is yet another reminder that the big brother is watching, even as Kenya prepares for her maiden general election under the new constitutional order. And this goes to confirm the importance of the general election and a peaceful transition, not only to the Kenyan people, but also to the international community. Francis Gachuri, Citizen Weekend, Nairobi.